Hey Guff Gang, and welcome back to another Path of Exile video. Today we are doing a build update on the Inquisitor Purifying Flame character in 3.17 Arch Nemesis. We have killed A10 Kitava. I got to level 67 before I killed him, and then I've done 2 more levels in low level maps just so I could wear all the gear that I had for the character. So let's go through the gear. First of all, I've got some cosmetics on. We've gone for Insatiable Malice Helm, Infernal Body Armor, Infernal Boots, Infernal Gloves, Fire Character Effect, Ultimate Chaos Footprints Effect. We've got the Yaksha Shield and Elite Emberkeep Weapon Effect on our shield. And then for our main hand weapon, we've got Emberkeep Weapon and Crimson Weapon Effect. Additionally, we have the Imperator Apparition Portal Effect. That's the MTX. Just a quick note, in the second hand, these are just leveling gems. I picked up this Corrupted Annihilating Light 6 white socket for about 35C, and it is just there to level up some gems, so you can ignore the offhand. So let's talk about the gear. Okay, so we have got our Aegis Aurora. We've got our Ashes of the Stars. I'm still 5% off of the attribute modifiers there, as you can see. We've got our 6-link The Covenant chest. We've got our Legacy of Fury boots. We've got our Tactician belt. And finally, we've got the Volcanus dagger. Also, we have a Circle Anguish with increased damage implicit, with the fire damage while affected by Herald of Ash and the Herald of Ash buff effect. The Aegis Aurora, sorry, I forgot the gem links. The Aegis Aurora is carrying our Righteous Fire, 20% qualityed. I brought this from trade at level 1, 20%, and then it's leveled up as I've been leveling. We've also got it supported by increased duration and elemental focus support. In our boots, we've split it into two links. So in one, we've got our movement skill, which is Frostblink with Arcane Surge. Again, we brought this at level 1, 20% quality from trade, and then we've just got it up to the required level. And then we've got Assassin's Mark with Mark on Hit. In our chest, we've got our main links, which is Purifying Flame with increased critical strikes, Intensify support, Spell Echo, Combustion, and Fire Penetration. In our gloves we picked up from trade, we've then slapped on a Lightning and Chaos res. They were brought. The only thing I've done with the gloves is to literally add on the Lightning and Chaos modifier. Everything else was as is from trade, and they cost 50 Chaos. No, sorry, 100 Chaos, which is fine for me. I had the currency from doing the Endless Heist. In our gloves, we are running around with Determination, Herald of Ash, Zealotry, and the Enlighten that we've been leveling up across our many characters since day 1, when I brought it as a level 1 Enlighten for 30C. In our Volcanus dagger, we have got our Castle Damage Taken, Molten Shell, and Wave of Conviction set up. Wave of Conviction stays at level 1, and Molten Shell is at level 11. I will either go and buy them with quality on, or I might quality them myself with GCPs I find in Endless Heist. I'm not sure yet which way I handled it, but they'll get quality, so they'll benefit from the Ashes Stars amulet. As for our other ring, which is the Amethyst Ring, we brought this some time ago in trade, and we've just then hit level 67 to be able to wear it. It is the prerequisites for buying this ring was it had to be an Amethyst ring or have a high chaos resistance roll. It had to have dex, it had to have cold, and it had to have a lightning resist. Cold and lightning being as high as possible, and then we've got it with the Craft of Life on there as well. So if we take a look at our resistances, we are res capped. We've got 79, 75, 75, and then 80 from cold, and then our chaos resist is not as high as I would like it to be, but it is still above the 0, and we will get 2 more from getting that as a 15% roll eventually. Other than that, there's not many more gear enhancements to go. We picked up this helm for an Exalted Orb from trade earlier, and the prerequisites for this helm was that it had to have nearby enemies have -5 to fire resistance. Other than that, I was looking around for the best one I could get, and this one was it is. It's got the fizz roll on there. It's got some fire and cold resistance. We needed a bit of fire res. As you can see, our fire res is only just over cap, and then we whacked on a crafted life modifier. So that's all our gear. In the helm we are running Herald of Purity, Defiance Banner, Tempest Shield, and this I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That may end up just being another Enlighten, because at the moment with all our auras on, we've only got 26 mana left, which after we Frostblink doesn't leave enough for our cast from damage taken setup. Obviously I'm only level 69, so the mana will go up as I level, so that might not need an Enlighten. It may be that I end up taking this setup and put it in our Aegis Aurora, and then we take out Righteous Fire out of the shield, put it in the helm, and then put another gem on there to buff it. But I'm not sure if we can actually buff Vile Righteous Fire. It seems to appear to be, because it's got the little supports there. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Flasks haven't rolled. The flasks haven't really changed. We've just picked up the flasks from the quest rewards. As you can see, that is the original Quicksilver 4 flask from Act 1. A life flask we got ages ago. Granite flask was the quest reward, and we've rolled it. Same with the diamond flask and the sulfur flask. So these all need updating. As for the tree, we've done normal and cruel lab. We've done them at the same time because I again forgot to do normal lab. So we got to around level 58, I think it was, and we just did normal and cruel. So we did both of those. So we've got our Righteous Providence and we've got our Instruments of Virtue. Merc Lab will be for Sanctuary, and then Uber Lab will take Pious Path. Probably not the right way of doing it by doing it this way, but it's done now. Tree wise, we're doing alright on our tree. We've got our Life and Mana node. I love this node, it's brilliant. So we've come through here, come down here, we've got our Tylus with our 15% reduced life cost of skills because the Covenant has blood magic. No, it doesn't. It has socketed gems cost and reserve life instead of mana, so you know, kind of the old blood magic slash life tap. I may end up replacing this chest for a rare chest, and then taking out combustion support. Now we've got a helm, and then making that a red, so it'll be 4 blue 2 red, and putting life tap in there. I think that might be better, not sure, but then we are getting the added chaos damage as well, so we'll see how we go. We've got our combat stamina with determination reservation, and we've got our dex node because with all the uniques we're using at the moment, we are dex starved. We've come down for magmatic strikes, and then we've come up here for, again, purely for the dex. We're getting a bit of cast speed as well from this node and this node, which is fine. Sanctuary, discipline training, retribution, light of divinity, holy dominion. Come through here for devotion. Up here we've got our conqueror's efficiency from the quest, and then we've come around here to take divine judgment and divine fury with gain 10% fizz damage as extra damage of a random element. We've also come up here for sovereignty and the mana res. We've taken purity of flesh full node with regenerate 2% of life while moving. We've got our medium and small cluster. And for a medium cluster, we've picked up a critical strike chance duel with some life per sec plus pressure points and quick getaway. It's not the correct one, but it's one we had laying around, so at the time we was a bit currency starved, so it's doing alright, it's doing as well. So quick getaway is cast speed, movement speed and crit chance, and then pressure points is 5% double damage if you crit, and then 30% crit chance. We've then gone for the cheaper 2-point mana res node, and we've picked up this small cluster with +2 attributes, +5 to all elemental resistances on a 6% increased mana res efficiency small cluster, and that is for determination. Ideally I think we'd be better off with a Wrath one, but determination was so cheap I thought I'd just get that one so we've got the mana res so we can fit it all in our auras. We've come down here for Cruel Preparation and round here for Firewalker. We've also taken Discord Artisan, and auras from your skills have 15% increased effect on you, and we're working now our way around slowly to get Mental Rapidity for the extra where is it? Spells which gain intensity have +1 maximum intensity. So yeah, that's what we're up to. So we're going to run, we are level 69, so we'll run a quick tier 4 map. These are my spare maps because I thought I was done with the league. Tier 4, let's find a decent one. Tier 1, tier 4 ghetto, Overgrown Shrine, that'll do maybe. Temple, yeah, we'll do. Do we do Temple? I can't remember which one's better. We'll do a Shrine. Let's do a Shrine. I'm not going to roll it because I can't be bothered. As a main, here we go. So then we're really only running one skill, which is Purifying Flame. Wait for the Grace Pure to go. There we go. I've got 121k tooltip DPS, and then we've got our Vile Righteous Fire for bosses and essences. Let's go. As I said, we haven't done our flasks. None of our flasks are automated. I haven't died in maps yet, but like I said, I've only done 2.5, 3 maps just to get to level 69 so I could put the Legacy of Fury boots on. I reran the Trough 2 maybe 3 times to get to level 67 because I wanted the Amethyst Ring on before I beat Kitava, A10 Kitava, so I could then buy the relevant gear for the resistances. I didn't want to kill Kitava, start sorting out gear for resistances, then level up to 67 so I could put on the ring. So I'm severely over leveled for A10 Kitava, and then I accidentally logged out because I thought I was going to die rather than portaling, so then I had to run the feeding trough and the canals again. So I got to about 67.5 before I actually killed Kitava. Made the fight a bit easier, I suppose. There we go, just kill this Harby. It's not a king, so I'm not going to Vile Righteous Fire. Try and get some more, find some more monsters. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't need the map returns. It's a low level map. Let's just get on. Go through the passageway. As you can see, we are crushing everything in our path. This is a level 71 area, so it's 2 levels above our level. But we are just absolutely massacring everything. Let's see what this box is going to give us. Oh, freeze! Hit all the flasks. One of them's got freeze removal on it. What surprise, didn't get anything out of the box. I am using a very high-end strict filter designed for tier 16 maps. Because of this far in the league, anything dropping now is completely pointless really, unless it is something from high-end game. What is killing me? Oh, let's pick up the, there we go, shrine, and oh, and there's a Harby there as well. Fair enough. I've got some more gear management to do on this character. I know that. I need the clusters sorting out. I also need to make a decision whether I am going to do a large cluster or whether I'm just going to stay with the medium and the small. It depends what level I get to. The planned path of building goes up to level 92, and that does include a large cluster, but it only takes one side of that large cluster rather than the full cluster. We'll drop a portal there just in case. I'm not expecting us to die, but you never know, as this is a metamorph map as well. Where are you? Kind of what I'm saving the Vile Righteous Fire for is the metamorph, really. This boss doesn't need it. There we go. We've got a map return. Woo! Yay! Let's call in Tane. We'll do the metamorph, see if we survive. Oh, that's a horrible decision. I want both of them. I'll take the uniques. Yeah. Additional rare armor. Why not? Essences, of course. And we'll take that currency note. There we go. Activate the 3 flasks. Hit Vile Righteous Fire and our health potion. Flasks. I'm not used to doing flasks anymore. There we go. That was a nice and easy one. Talk to Tane. That's the quest done for this character. And we'll level up our mark on hit. So we've got a 6 socket. We've got a hot-headed Chaos Orb and some shrapnel. Just double check there's nothing on there I might want. Horizon shards, maybe. There we go. So there we have it. That's the build. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I don't want to go in the passage. I want to. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to drop a portal. I hate it when it does that. Drop another portal. There we go. So there you go. That's where we're up to now. We are 69. What I'll probably do is do another update around about level 75. Depending on how much I get played. I'm a bit ill today again. I've hurt myself during the evening. So yeah. Whew. That was a good map. We'll sell that. Let's shift this in here. There it is, hot-headed. Oh, nope, nothing. Right, okay, that's a nothing gem. We don't need this map, so I'll just sell it for the transmute shards because I can. Right, here we go. So yeah, there you have it. We've got a lot of upgrades to do. We desperately need to get our flask situation sorted out. Ideally, we need a better helm. I mean, this one's okay, and it does everything I want it to do, but the res rolls are a bit low. I'd prefer to have them higher, so I can not worry about LE weakness maps. We need to quality up our Ashes of the Stars, our Amethyst Ring, all of our jewellery needs qualitying. And then we need to figure out whether I'm going to put another Enlighten in there. I won't know that until I do some more levels. Our Molten Shell is up to 10 mana, and our Wave of Conviction is 10, so that's 20. And our Frostblink is 21. So I need about 50 mana spare, so I need to double my unreserved mana pool. And Enlightens are expensive, so we see how we go. I'll pop the planned POB in the description below, rather than showing it on screen, so you can have a peruse of where the build may end up. But yeah, oh sorry, the POB's a 95 tree, so if we get up to 95, but that's with, like I said, that's with half a large cluster and only half a medium, half the medium taken. So yeah, I might play around with some skills, see what we actually need. If I could get the dex sorted out, then I could drop a dex node or two, and we only really need the dex for our level 20 mark on hit, which tops out at 111 dex, which doesn't sound a lot, but We've got 124. I can drop 13 decks. It's not quite enough, so what we need really is this ring with 50 decks on it, or we change our gloves and get a dex roll on our gloves, but then we lose our chaos resist, or we get this kind of helm, which can't have a dex roll. So I don't know what we're going to do. We'll find out in 6 levels. Thanks for watching and listening. Hope to see you in the next one.